Hello everyone and welcome back. First I want to say Happy New Year everyone. It has been a weird year 2020. I just hope 2021 is a little bit better. And we return to Age of the Ring. You may be thinking, why Age of the Ring? Well, after I did all the guides for Edine mod, I had tried a bit more of Edine and it really feels dull right now. Age of the Ring feels so much more right now. So much more engaging, more wide map spanning buildings and such. And it is so much more polished, honestly. So yeah, this is now the guides for every faction in Age of the Ring, starting with, of course, Gondor. Now, I have done a few videos in the past on how I prefer to play Gondor and how I think it's the best to play Gondor. But those are back when I was when we still were in lockdown and I wasn't able to go out. So we're instead doing it all again with me talking. So I start with Restoration, which is the rebuild. And main reason is because you're going to be sitting in your fortress for a very, very, very long time, slowly building up your forces. And we are against a captain level Mordor, which is classed as hard. But compare it to Edine's AI system, that is that is slightly less than a brutal AI. The new expert difficulty for AI is beyond a joke. They are ridiculously strong. And we're going to currently just ignore that for now, because I'm not ready for fighting against Deathmatch. Plus, this is a guide series. I don't want to be having to fight for my life against an AI I have no power against. Against most factions, you're going to want to go for Swordsman as your first unit. If you're against a faction like, say, Rohan, then you may want to go say, okay, I'm not going to go that. I'm going to go Pikeman instead, which you can do. You're not restricted to going Clansman over Spearman just because they're 50 resources less. If you need to fight cavalry more often than other units, if your enemy is a more cavalry-focused faction, you will want pikemen. So Gondor, not Gondor, kind of Gondor, but not really Gondor. Mordor, not Mordor. Rohan, that's the word. Rohan's probably the best you want to go for spearmen with. Misty Mountains is actually quite cavalry focused with the Wogs. Also going to get Faramir, because he's probably the strongest hero of Gondor for the early game. I don't think I've mentioned that in the past, because again, back before I use my mic. But yeah. We just need to build up. Oh yeah, also, started off by building the marketplace. The marketplace is so essential. It's the same as having the marketplace in Edine. It gives you your resource upgrades, in a way. It makes sure all your resources generate more resources, which means they level up faster. And if they level up faster, that means they give even more resources. And when you reach level 3, they get a defensive tower, so they're even more valuable. Also, if they get destroyed, for any reason, which will happen, believe me, it will happen, you get your money back if you build the upgrade, which I have just done. And yet we are expanding out a bit. I'm not doing the triple builder strat because I don't think it works too well with on a map that's very small, where the AI can very quickly come out at you. On a larger map, where you're not as you're not likely to be as focused by the AI, you want to be going for you'll want to go for a third builder, so you can get more buildings done quicker for when the enemy does arrive. But unfortunately, the enemy is already on our doorstep, so there's not much I can do about that. Okay, I think I've built enough farms. I'm going to start building a few battle towers, not on the front line, but just behind the front of our resources. Let's put Faramir into sword mode so he can deal with any war that pops up. Yeah, so why I think Faramir is first pick for hero is his ability Hidden Volley, which deals which is basically just an arrow volley, but then does even more damage and has a larger radius when you reach to level 5, which is very easy to do. As you see, he's already level 3 just from killing a warg and destroying the warg pit. He also gets Captain Vithilion, and I believe, I think is only when he's on his horse he gets the level 7 ability that gives everything experience. Let's get him back into his bow. And we've already got another near 2,000 resources in our bank. Making a bit of a gap, or hole, so we're going to start spending some of that to build towers. Now, one thing to know about Mordor is they like to make trolls. But trolls are super weak, not so much to pikemen as they are to archers. Archers are super efficient at killing monsters in Age of the Ring. A lot more than they are in Naodline. So prepare to chuck some archers into these towers just to give them extra protection. It's not as necessary when you're playing against Mordor because they don't actually have any base cavalry. But they do have a power that can summon cavalry. So you will still want to put them in there. Because if they summon those cavalry straight on your archers and they charge them down, they will kill them instantly. Because power summons are stronger than their purchasable counterparts. Unless they're super elite. Like with Gondor, Mordor even. Use Captain Vithilion power, summon a bunch of rangers that give a good bit of vision. So we can see they built a slaughterhouse over there. And yeah, these guys just sit there doing nothing, really. Unless someone's around. And then you either get Damrod, Madril, or I think there's someone else as well. But yeah, just like in Naodline, archers aren't the most essential unit to... are not the most useful in a forward confrontation. Let's get rid of those pikemen even. I must say, the new models for Mordor are very clean. They are very nice looking. We're making a lot of money and I'm not spending much of it. Let's get ourselves Boromir. Very good hero, very efficient, very valuable. Faramir, can you stop that pikeman unit? Almost, get a little bit closer. There. Won't kill them all off, but it'll kill most of them off so you can get there in time. Because we have rebuild. So good. Now those rangers will stop anything that comes around here. And if not, we have 2 towers full of archers that will pepper anything down to shreds. Let's now go for fire arrows. We don't want any more archers right now. One with us and one... Oh, actually, no, we're going to put that one in this tower. I'm not overly affectionate about this farm. If it dies, it dies. If it doesn't, that's good. And now we're going to do what I always do and get all the discounts for our buildings, well, for all of our different things by building every single building possible that gives discounts. So farms, we've got plenty of them. We've already got the full discount. But Gondor has the largest array of towers, so they get the largest amount of discounts. They get Wells discount infantry, farms discount cavalry, blacksmiths discount their upgrades, stonemasons discount their buildings, which is probably the least essential. Heroic statues discount heroes. I'm trying to think what else. Is there anything else? I think that might be it. But yeah, that's a lot of different ways of discounting units and buildings and powers. Well, not powers, but heroes. Yeah, discount basically everything. Super good. Should always go for. Going to go for a few pikemen and maybe a couple more archers. Because we have got the command points for them. And that troll is a little bit annoying. There we go, it's gone. Didn't even get to throw 1 stone. But yeah, we might... This is where we want the third builder, so we can just spam out these buildings. Get them done ASAP. Don't have to look at them ever again. These orcs are meh. Doesn't matter what they do. The black orcs are a little bit more annoying. I can tell them out just by how they look. To build these walls as quickly as possible, because now our infantry is getting decreased in cost. So we make even more money back as an investment, in a way. Faramir is now level 5, so we can use an even stronger arrow volley, which I will use to possibly protect this building again. Oh, that's beautiful. Go on, Faramir. Come on. Earn your keep, Faramir. Earn your keep. Kill that. Kill both of those orc units. Go on. Do it. Do it. Do it. Oh, that's beautiful. Perfect shots. Faramir, well done. And that's the 5th well, which is all I need. Now let's start building heroic statues. And you can't move out because you're trapped in the wells. Yeah, let's get rid of that well. Build one up in the front line so we have a place to defend ourselves with. Oh, that's a troll. Should probably kill that troll off. We can build another lone tower, which gives other things upgrades, but we don't really want that. We want Numenorean engineering, which summons a goddamn trebuchet. What more can you get from life than a trebuchet that can dismantle a... Oh, I can protect the building, I can protect the building, I can protect the building, I can protect... Oh, that was close. Didn't protect the farm, that's fine, I get the money back. Already got 3,000 more in the bank. Rebuild it. That was another troll, I don't want that troll getting anywhere. Now, this catapult is very effective, wide area of effect knockback. Unfortunately, it does happen against our own guys sometimes, so that's a bit unfortunate. We've got pretty high command points, so let's just get our buildings upgraded so we can get our elites. Let's get Baragon, they destroyed our farm again, but we're getting money back, so it's fine. I'm just going to rebuild that farm as well. Because nothing's going to stop me now. Horn of Gondor, if there's anything nearby. Don't think there is. But yeah. Perfect. And yeah, Boromir and Faramir are probably the best hero combination for Gondor to start with. And yeah, this is what I meant. It's summon cavalry. I'm going to ask you to stop firing at that, please. I don't want you to accidentally kill my own units before they can come back and get healed. Rebuild the well here. Not the well, build a battle tower here. They destroy my forward farms. The bastards. Oh, which builder? Not that builder. Oh, they destroy that farm here too. Of course it did. Yeah, look how quickly this troll just melts to archer fire. And there goes the tower because I couldn't protect it. But hey, that's a level 5 unit of Blackroot Vale archers. That's a lot of orcs. Let's kill them off. Mainly just the archers. Infantry are less important because they do less damage. Protect these lovely level 5s. I don't want them dying. Oh no, those are Easterlings. That explains why they survived that, quite unfortunately. Keep running back. Let's not get more heroes until we have the heroic statues spam set up. Again, doesn't matter where you put these things, as long as they're not in the front line. As long as they're not going to get focused by the enemy, you're fine. Throw rangers down here while we rebuild the battle tower and such. There goes all of that. Go to the well, heal up, feel safe, and build a stone worker at the top here to protect this battle tower. Build another farm. And even though they're absolutely ruining... Oh yeah, this is Amborn. That's another... There's a... So it's Madril, Damrod, and Amborn. Huh. Interesting. Okay, we do want some Aphelion Rangers. Longer range than other archers, and even better. I do want more stone workers to decrease those costs even more. Okay, archers fall back. Infantry keep going forward. Horn of Gondor to debilitate them. Boromir, come on. There you are. Everything damage, speed, and resistance. For Gondor. Oh, and they're now building siege. Oh dear. Oh dear. Dear. Let's not let that happen. Got Bodkin arrows. They're slightly less effective than fire arrows against something like buildings, but the rangers are so good. You don't even need to worry. I do want to get Western Wind, so we can get Messengers of Monway and Return the King, but the Zonamroth Citadel, you can't say no to it, really. It's that good, I really can't just say no to it. So unless you're going full Anorian spam, which I don't honestly recommend, it's even more expensive than the Zonamroth units. Okay, fall back. They're starting to bring out good units. Can't quite use a spam anymore. And Boromir's on his own in the front line. Faramir's got his arrow volley. Take them out. Well done. Now, our range when they reach a certain level can also do that. Although not as well as Boromir, of course. Destroy that battering ram, please. Otherwise, it will just create ruin. They'll summon their knights. And, yep, they've got their own other knights. Oh, Boromir, no, don't die, don't die, don't die. Spearman makes some units. And by the way, this is only hard AI, remember. This is only the hard AI, not, this isn't even brutal. This is the second hardest. Get King's Fall. I think I can't warrant not using a heal anymore. Baragon going to melee. Oh, we need more resources, but I can't expand out anywhere because they just attacked me. I guess I could expand up here. They haven't come up here yet. Or down here. They're attacking the builder. Okay, let's get some Swan Knights so we can fight back here against that catapult. The catapult is currently being blocked by a getting blocked by a goddamn battle tower. It's not even mine. Oh, that's fun. Well done. Level everyone up, Boromir. It's your destiny. Also, why are you self-healing? You just you just recover outside of combat. Yeah, that's why the Men of Don Amroth are so much better than the others. They just get healing outside of combat. And from what I've shown you from Naodline with Arnor, having that kind of power is really good. But the last of these heroic statues. So last destroy that catapult. And they're just going to clump up right here, and I'm going to shoot them all down. Now. Keep them in place, 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 keep them in place. Come on. Yes. That is how it's done. I'm going to throw this here and distract them while everyone else runs away. It's not working. Destroy their barracks. In fact, no, destroy that I can't reach the catapult. Yeah, destroy that barracks. Should have the Knights of Don Amroth soon, right? Okay, we've got the Knights. Put them into Command Group 2. They also heal one now at the start of combat. Let's get the Western Winds. I have shown this in the past with the fastest units. Look how fast those Knights of Don Amroth have gotten. And they get even faster from Boromir's power, while also dealing more damage. Now everyone run back. Take the horses back. Destroy that barracks. Give me a reprieve of some kind. Lancers. Okay, we need to start getting our unit upgrades, but we can't do that quite yet because we don't have them fully discounted. I'm going to do that by building the blacksmiths anywhere. Again, once you have all these, you are set. You are really just set because, yeah, big discounts. Because you can control more of the map, you can just get all of these. Which you can't normally do on Naodline. Because obviously you're restricted. Don't let them rebuild that. They're going to keep trying, don't let them do it. Just keep destroying it. How they have not destroyed this already is beyond me, but I don't care. If they're just going to keep doing it, their AI said they don't care. Why should I care? Fire away! Keeps them from doing anything valuable against me. Oh, yeah, the resummon. That is a very fast recharge time on that summon. I've built all the heroic statues. I need to build one more. How many more blacksmiths? 2 more. Just perfect. And now we have the full discount combo jamboree, except for the stoneworkers, but we've already built all the other buildings, so it's not important. We don't want to be standing out. We don't want to be standing in the fortress anymore. We want to be pushing out and doing some real hard damage. So let's get some. Let's not get Imrahil. Imrahil's an okay hero, but I wouldn't recommend getting him often. You want to go for Gandalf once you've gotten Faramir, Boromir, and Beregond. Beregond, he's just like a mini Faramir, really. Switch between sword and bow, has a wounding arrow effect early on, makes structures stronger, makes other heroes stronger, and then can sacrifice himself. He's really subpar. There really isn't enough of him to make him good. It's just not enough. Speaking of not enough, Jesus Christ. Oh, don't do that. Okay, stop making more units. And start getting siege equipment because we're almost at full command point cap. Yeah, I can't really stop it and won't really want to stop it. They're pikemen, so cavalry is kind of weak against that. And we have a tower right here. With archers that need the fire arrow upgrade, clearly. Besides, we can just rebuild it, make all the money back we lost. Which technically we haven't, because they didn't destroy it quick enough. It already reached level 2. Yeah, all these buildings here in the centre have made us a lot of really good money. And are continuing to do so even after they will get destroyed. We get perfect... we regain all the money we spent on those buildings. Which is what Gondor's all about. Equivalent exchange. You make this building, eventually it will make it even more for you. Which, I say it's only Gondor, but that's the same for every faction. You want to be making sure, if you're getting attacked by someone, especially the AI, because they are a lot smarter now, that even though they are more likely to micromanage better than you, they're going to be attacking your outlying resource buildings, that you can just survive even if you're losing all of that. You can just endure it. It doesn't really matter. Oh. Yeah, go back, destroy that, please. And yeah, pikemen are not what I should be throwing them into. I should not be throwing my cavalry into pikemen. Come on, Nick, you know better than that. We've almost got enough for Return of the King, kind of. Faramir is now level 10, but honestly, his leveling stopped at level whatever. I already forget. Level 3 is when his no, actually no, sorry, not level 3. Level 5 is when his leveling caps off. You have him come back, die, over and over and over again, and it wouldn't really matter too much because he's already done his job. Now this is where you want to get all your heroes, because heroes have 0 cost in command points. So you can just spam them all out. Level up everyone. That's not already level 5. Get out of that confrontation, that's not good for you. Just heal up everyone quite nicely. Almost got enough for Return of the King. Unfortunately, our powers aren't really the best at destroying a fortress. And those are pikemen because I couldn't see their things, damn it. Of course they were pikemen. Yep, spies are the enemy indeed, Faramir. They were spies. So I'm burning those trebuchets. Just going to keep fighting on the front line because... actually, yeah, fall back a bit. Fall back, we're not getting any ground here. We're losing too much. And I'm not wanting to rebuild too much either. I am forlong. And my units are now useless because we've got better troops. Oh, forlong the fat. You poor sod. Get out. Oh, my knights are dying. I'm about to die. Oh, and they escape. They finally listened to my advice. Oh, that's a lot of units that are near death. He is the servant of the secret fire. Yeah, don't fire quite yet. Let's get Aragorn in here as well with his guards of the Citadel. Turn that music down a bit, perhaps. Let's bring it down. Bring it down. I'm not liking this. I'm just going to keep talking over this so it's not so easily heard. Okay, stop. Good. Not realised that it also came with the fear effects. Western winds. Yeah, stuns enemy units. That is what it does. Got Gandalf now. You're screwed. You're done for. Let's get those fire stones. Not fire arrows.
Some evil gives speed to these creatures.
Go with that catapult. Well done, Lancers. Fall back to the center. Fall back away from the front line, please. Fires of Origin are nothing now to our elite, fully upgraded troops. And Gandalf. Can't forget Gandalf. As long as you can give me. No, that's not my summon, that's the enemy summon of the cheap wraiths. Well done, knights. Charge them too, keep away from them. Those are pikes, I can see those pikes. Make ready the trebuchet. We rule this day. Make a trebuchet right on there. And destroy their barracks again. I do like how the AI now knows how to... Well, the way the AI plans out their fortress. On Deathmatch, it is... Deathmarch, sorry. I keep calling it Deathmatch, but Deathmarch, they array their buildings so haphazardly, but they make so damn many. Actually, it's a real struggle trying to beat them. Okay, let's get that tower so we get some protection. More of an aggro power than defensive power, honestly. Land's kept safe is. Okay, that's that building gone. Go straight for the fortress, destroy the fortress, and all the other buildings attached to it are gone too. Let this trebuchet keep attacking the centre here because it's also destroying those two towers. Get it, the two towers. It's funny. Just accept it. Oh no, Baragond has fallen. Watch me show zero care. Pippin's level 10 quickly, as he should be. Boromir's about to die. I don't want that. I don't want him to die. We need more infantry. My computer's starting to sound like well, the fans are going a bit mad. Naturally. Come on, destroy that damn fortress. So my units can actually walk in because those gate watchers are getting annoying. There we go. Are you scared? Where's Boromir? For Gondor! Come on. Destroy that fortress. Again, this was not the most difficult AI. If I was to do against the most difficult AI, I would not stand a chance. Just slowly beating down the enemy is really the only way you can win in Age of the Ring now. You just sit in your fortress, build up a strong army. But the way Gondor does it is they can just spam everything because they just get super discounts. If they're to lose a unit, it's okay. That unit is only 337. The upgrades are a couple hundred less than what they normally should be when you're upgrading an entire army. So you can do more for less, basically. Do more for less with Gondor by having more. Do more for less by having more. That's the moral of the story here. Try that troll cage. I think I should change the troll cage building. Make it the monster cage. Have the great beasts of Gorgoroth join into that because The Troll Cage is super hard to upgrade because it's super expensive. But the Great Siege Book is actually quite liberal with its upgrade costs. It's quite cheap. Boromir's about to die. I'm not sure where. Yep, he's now dead. There we go. Let me gain everyone because we have the money to do it. I can build a second on our fortress. Yep. Oh, that was the Great Beast trampling them. And there goes Aragorn, unfortunately. But it's fine. We're about to win. We're about to win. It doesn't matter. If they destroy the fortress. It's not the fortress, the orc camp. Also, another thing I just noticed. The AI cheats. They get Morgul orcs from orc pits, which they should not be able to do. They are a fortress restricted unit, but they can make them from the orc pits. Unless they've changed that, unless I really just haven't played Mordor in that long, and they can now make Morgul orcs from the orc pits, that is cheating, AI. I have to refer you to the dev team for that. Oh, it's funny. They probably did that on purpose just to get so they can actually use that unit. It's basically the same as the Black Uruks, just slightly different look, and they can get full upgrades, unlike the Black Uruks. So really, they're actually only a little bit better. But still, victory is ours as Denethor arrives. We get Denethor, instant win. So that's how you play Gondor. Just build a base, build it really strong, get every single discount possible, because then you can get super cheap heroes. All your buildings that get destroyed get you more resources. Everything costs less, so that way the money you make actually some of it gets kept. It's basically just building up a big bank, and then when you lose your entire army to a army destroying power, you can very quickly just build it back up. Because you do want that. You want to be able to quickly rebuild from being destroyed. But yeah, that is the guide for Gondor. Next we'll be showing off Rohan, which is very similar in a way, except that there's a few things I bet you wouldn't know about. But until then, my friends, ta-ta for now.